series on world religions, we are exploring religions from a historical lens and celebrating the uniquenesses and diversity we find in each. This video is going to look at Confucianism, which is more of a philosophy than a religion. It's more about social values and morals and essentially the family unit. Much of Confucian beliefs emerged in China around 400 BCE, that's before zero, with Confucius, who lived during this warring states period. The Zhou dynasty had fallen in China and there was fighting, warring between states, and he wanted a way to make it better. Jumping straight to the major beliefs of this philosophy, Confucianism is about correct behavior, obedience to hierarchy, and ethics. Confucius taught about the 5 key relationships that create order. The family unit is at the center of this, and it's more important than your individualism. The father is the head of the family, which tells you a lot already about gender roles. In each of these relationships, there's a superior person and a person with lower status who should be loyal to the other. These are ruler to subject, husband to wife, parent to child, older to younger, and friend to friend. The ideal is really summed up in the idea of filial piety. It is the love and respect that children should give to their parents and other elders of their family. This involves obeying one parent's wishes and taking care of them when they're old. It's based on the idea that if parents gave life to their children and supported them through their development years when they cried all night and slept in your bed and crashed all your dreams of ever going to the bathroom alone again? Too much information? I have a 2-year-old. After receiving all those benefits, children thus are forever indebted to their parents and should take care of them. In Crazy Rich Asians, we see this play out between the tension of Rachel Chu and her boyfriend's mom, Eleanor, who digs at her for her desire to be happy. Nick shouldn't date someone below their social status and much less challenge this family unit. Watch the movie for more instances of this playing out. I won't give away any of the good spoilers. To help highlight some of the other major parts, let's look at this. The revered text of Confucianism is the Analects, written by Confucius's followers about his teachings. There isn't really a location to worship because it's a philosophy, not a religion. Also true when looking at deities or gods, as they really don't have any specific views on personal afterlife. They did practice ancestor veneration, which again makes sense after looking at the idea of filial piety. One last major belief to note is that Confucius believed that the solution to the warring between the states and the fall of the previous dynasty was the need for a good, ethical government. And the only way this could happen was by educating officials, who would then gain power because of their intelligence, not because of money or their family name. This will lead to scholar bureaucrat class, where government workers had to pass the civil service exam. Confucianism is used as a political philosophy in the Han Dynasty for nearly 400 years until it fell. It re-emerged under the Tang Dynasty and then spread to Japan. It will reach Japan somewhere in the 600s, where Japanese emperors tried to imitate the Chinese bureaucracy and ended up also adopting Confucianism. It also spread to Korea and Vietnam. One key relationship is husband over wife, so it makes sense that it's a patriarchal belief system. Confucianism is really key to understanding so much about Asian history. While there is much more we could dig into, I hope this gives a solid background. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, if you find this information helpful, give us a like below, subscribe, and also check out the other videos in this series about world religions.